today, of course, is Monday. Welcome to the show. I'm PT. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And I appreciate everybody supporting me here on PT Showbiz Top 5. If you've never seen this show before, I do go from 5 and work my way down to number 100. It's called the PT's Punch. Yes, and this is the guy that be trying to get his little dance home. I ain't got no damn rhythm. And last I checked, I am 100% black, baby, but no rhythm. But anyway, it is what it is. Welcome to the show. Before I go any further, I want to say prayers go out to the people in Dallas. There are tornadoes up and down the 75 and 635, all up in the Dallas area last night. So prayers go out to all the people in Dallas. And also I want to say congratulations to, of course, my Astros fans. We're on our way back to the World Series. And I want to say thank you to all of you who happened to be in the Tampa, Florida this past weekend and saw Nell, and those who actually went to see her in Vegas. If you haven't made plans to go to Vegas, go and check her out in Vegas. All right? Also, I want to send a shout out to Gary with the T. As you guys know, I'm still on the road, still traveling, and trying to get my last few shows out the way before I move on to my next venture in life. And I thank you, Gary, for the long conversation. Thank you for the encouragement. And I want you guys to stop by and tell Gary, thank you. Thank you for, encouraging me. As I'm trying to encourage him, he's encouraging me. I love him. I love him to death. He's like my brother / sister. And, he's a good friend of mine. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to get my little dance on, but let me tell you what I'm going to talk about first. Number 5, I'm going to be talking about, of course, there's trouble in the UK. There's trouble in the UK. Woo. There's trouble in the UK. We're talking about this Meghan Markle. Something's going on. What a mess. Of course, Kanye has pissed some folks off over there in the Bahamas, in Jamaica. And then I'm going to be talking about Frank Ocean. He done made some folks mad, too. And, of course, this man died from eating his girlfriend's groceries in the backyard. Tell you about that. And of course, number 1, Monica husband, is he giving away her ring on Instagram? All right, let me get my dance on. I'll be right back. Let's go. We all love Meghan Markle. She's, some people say she's mixed, some say she's black. She's a beautiful woman, but she had a baby with, of course, Prince Harry. And, there's some stuff going on. And she was being interviewed by this guy, and she, was just answering questions. And he just straight out asked her, how you feel? I want y'all to hear this video, and I'll be back, and I'm going to tell you what I think.
It's obviously an area one has to tiptoe into very gently, but I don't know what the impact on your physical and mental health of all the pressure that you clearly feel under.
I would say, look, any woman, especially when they're pregnant, you're really vulnerable, and so that was made really challenging. And then when you have a newborn,
It's a long time ago, but I remember, yeah.
And especially as a woman, it's a lot. So you add this on top of just trying to be a new mom or trying to be a newlywed. It's, I guess, and also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay.
Now, it has to be an audio because I can't play the video. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble, for playing the audio. But she's really, really going through. That just goes to show you, y'all, you're going to have land on top of land, money on top of money. But if you're just not happy on the inside, you're just not happy. A Mercedes doesn't give you happiness. Millions of dollars does not give you happiness. Of course, we say, well, give it to me. Let me find out. Of course, we're going to say that because we never had it. But how many times you've heard about filthy rich folks and they kill the whole family just because they filthy rich? This doesn't mean anything. If you don't have love within yourself and you don't have love within God in your heart, those who believe in God, and you're not at peace with yourself, money means nothing. So let's keep her lifted up in our prayers, and hopefully things get better for her. I don't think they're having problems with their marriage. there's rumors out that she wants to come back to the USA, but that's gonna be crazy because she got that baby. So hopefully she don't end up dead like Princess Diana. What a mess. All right, we're gonna move on, and of course, let's talk about number 4. Now, Kanye West is stirring up some mess in Jamaica. As you know, he's supposed to be, his album is actually going to be out next week on the 25th. His album is going to be coming out, his gospel album. And a lot of people in Jamaica are mad. A lot of the ministers are mad. They don't want him over there. They saying he's Antichrist. They saying that he's not saved. And I say go to hell. I say go to hell because you can't judge Kanye because he's different. Jesus was different. Remember, they called Jesus a Beelzebub, or whatever they call him things. They called Jesus, they said he was a rich witch and he wasn't right and this and that. So, because he was different. And I'm not here to judge Kanye. I make fun about him and I talk about him all the time. But as long as, to me, he's getting the word of Christ out there, because a lot of these other folks ain't doing it, you know. I say kudos to Kanye, but I think at the end of the day, those people in Jamaica are mad because they know he finna make his coins out there. But I don't think Kanye really wants that money. I think he gives that money away. He got plenty of money. Well, they're not happy, and I'll keep you guys posted and tell you. And don't forget his album is coming out on the 25th. Go and check it out right before Halloween, the Jesus album. And also, speaking of Jesus, y'all remember when he was on, when he went to Jamal Bryant's church? Well, girl, there's some drama behind that. As you know, Kanye West is, you know, a Trump fan. I guess he's a Republican. Well, he gave this big donation to the church, and the church is like, Jamal Bryant's like, we don't want that money, and he ended up giving the money to a school. I think it was Howard, or one of those schools there in Atlanta, because the school had something to do with Kanye's mom, so he decided to give the school to them. And also, hey, he said he don't want to be a part of it. You know what? Sit down somewhere, Jamal Bryant, because your ass knew what was going on when he first. You should have never invited him over to the damn church. Anyway, y'all, I'll keep y'all posted on this. I can't wait to see the videos when he go to Jamaica. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about, of course, Frank Ocean. Well, Frank Ocean has opened up a gay club in not in California, but in New York, and it's called PrEP, P-R-E-P. PrEP is an HIV drug that is supposed to help you from contracting HIV. It's not 100% for sure that you won't get it, but it's supposed to help. And he's selling T-shirts that has PrEP on his T-shirts, and for $60. So a lot of people understand, like some of the AIDS activists or some of the people who are wondering, well, why are you selling these T-shirts for $60? Are you taking this money and you've given the money to the people who can't afford PrEP? PrEP, if I'm not mistaken, they said, I Googled, it's like $2,000 for a bottle of PrEP. Well, that's usually what an HIV med costs. If you Google HIV meds or these expensive meds, something dealing with cancer or diabetes, the medicine is very expensive. So a lot of people upset with him. Were like, why are you charging $60? You need to take this money, if you are, and you need to get it back into the community. And like, this is a club. It's not an HIV clinic. You can take this money, put it back into the community, and help those people who can't afford to get the meds. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted up on that. Again, like he completely came on out the closet, child. So he's opened up a gay club there in New York called PrEP, and I'm gonna be going to New York next year. I hopefully can go by and check out and see what it's like. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about this man who died. He died from E. coli from eating, and his girlfriend's groceries in her backyard. Y'all know what I mean about the backyard, not the front yard, but the backyard. Trying to keep it clean. Well, child, he died from E. coli, and the health department, the CDC, is saying this is not a good thing to do. I know a lot of y'all like to get y'all groceries ate out the backyard, and the preacher, that was on the internet, he likes to eat groceries in the front yard, but unfortunately, you have to be careful because you can die from that. You can get hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and all other kind of stuff that go along with that. So you have to be careful eating groceries in your girlfriend or your boyfriends. I'm not judging because the gays do watch my show too as well in the backyard. So you guys be careful out there. Make sure it's clean if you do eat it, So it's crazy. Oh my God. Everything that feel good ain't good for you. Amen? All right, y'all. Let's move on. This is going to be number one. I'm going to tell you, this is a mess about Monica's ex-husband, Mr. Brown. Now, rumors out that, they said that rumor were out saying that they might get back together, right? Well, apparently this is not true because from what I've been reading on the blogs, this fool got Monica's ring allegedly, and he's supposed to be auctioning it off. Well, not auctioning it off, but getting it off, giving it away on Instagram. It's all on Instagram. Go and look at it. First of all, how did he get the ring back? And if they going through a divorce, that should be in the that ring has something to do with property and stuff like that. A lot of people saying it's a hoax, and that's not really true. I don't know. To me, Monica seems like she's a smart woman. First of all, if that's Monica's ring, how the hell did he get it? Because if I was Monica, I would have kept the damn ring. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I don't know. But keep y'all posted on this because, like I said, here's the ring right here. It's all over Instagram. It's all over the internet. Hopefully, Shannon Brown is his name. Hopefully, he is just playing around and whatever. So, but he said he's going to give it away to somebody on Instagram. Y'all need to start following him because, honey, if I win the goddamn ring, did I just close? If I win the damn ring, because, baby, if I get the ring, baby, I'm pawning it. Okay, y'all, all right? All right, guys, I'm PT. Thanks again, guys, if you want to go see Lunel. Don't forget she's in Vegas every Sunday. And I thank you guys. And there's somebody who made a very nasty comment, just unnecessary comment yesterday when I was live from my church. You said something about my pastor. He's not my pastor, but I go to the church. You said that he's going from subject to subject. You're someone that has never sent $1 to my YouTube channel. You're someone who has never even sent me a card. It's not really about the money. It's not about the card. But when you're not contributing to my show, but you're on here critiquing my church and critiquing my pastor, that is grounds for you, to me, in my personal opinion, for you to be blocked from my page. Because it's like, why would you get on here and say, oh, he's jumping from subject to subject? Well, if you hadn't been there in the very beginning of the service, my pastor goes by scripture. He reads the scripture, and then later on in the service, he goes into his, like most preachers do. They get the and the Lord said, so if you didn't get to hear the beginning of the story, then you'd have pretty didn't understand what he was talking about in the end. So on that note, I don't need to call your name out. You know who you are. Thanks for watching PT Showbiz Top 5, and whatever. You guys have a great one. Y'all be good.